So I'm sure you guys have heard this boxer Adrien Broner. There's a clip that's been going around lately. I just watched this a couple days ago, and I know I haven't been uploading here in a while, but this is going to be the video that gets me back going because I've watched a lot of cringe online. I have a pretty high cringe meter, if I'm being honest with you guys. I've seen some pretty fucked up stuff, but this right here, even now, I've watched this video and people reacting to it about 5 times, and I just get physically ill every time I see it. So I'm gonna start the first clip and then give you guys a little bit of backstory about this guy, and let's just get right into it, man. Also, fair warning before we start, this is gonna be very hard to watch. If you're a man, probably even as a woman, although I don't think I have any female viewers. If you're a guy and you're about to watch this, this is what you don't ever want to be at any point in your life. This is like something that like a heist. I just want to give you guys that warning. This is going to be hard to watch.
And Dean the Great were at a party together at Dean's house, and Broner kept trying to hit on women, hoping to bag one of them. But every girl rejected him.
Can we have the cameraman come in?
Hey, what did I miss?
Cameraman.
What about him? I'm actually being very modest. Listen. I'm 4-time world champion Adrien Broner, man.
Huh?
4-time world champion Adrien Broner. I don't like doing this though. 4-time world champion Adrien Broner.
All right, so where do we even get started with this shit? First and foremost, he got his gut out. Now, if you guys don't know who this is 4-time world champion Adrien Broner. If you guys didn't hear him like the 5 or 6 times he said it, at one point in his life, he was in fact a world champion boxer. This is no small feat. He's not lying. You can look him up right now. He was legit. Yeah, from what I understand, he was trained, or at least somewhat of a protege of Floyd Mayweather himself. So that's not nothing to laugh at. He was really that guy. I'm a really big boxing avid fan, so I immediately knew who he was. I stopped hearing about him after a certain point in time. I'm not really big like on like the WL community or like the streaming, so I didn't know he was doing this until recently, until I started hearing about him being a clown. But it turns out, bro, he unked out. He went full unk mode. Like, his gut is out. He got the wife beater on. His head looks too big for his body. Like, I'm not trying to like roast the guy. That's just because of the weight. He gained a lot of weight. And for any guy, as soon as you hit 30, you got to know you got to lock in with the gym, because it just gets worse. So we're not even talking about his actions. This video today isn't really going to be too much about his appearance. I just want to make that clear. He looks like he got his gut out, but that stuff can be fixed, right? He can always get a resurgence. He can go back into the gym. He's 36 and he's not so overweight to where like he'll have loose skin if he did decide to, lock in. So that's not really what this video is about. I'm about to show you why I'm making this shit.
Professional boxer.
Okay. Like Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
No, he ain't lying though. Yeah. Full time. Anyways, we gonna vibe.
I'm not gonna hold my hand out no more.
Hey, B.
Okay.
Chilling, again. Let's go, bro.
No, that's fine.
Now y'all seeing this, right? I'm not gonna hold my hand out no more. So we're already starting with the aggression. He's already identifying himself to women who I promise you don't know who he was. And look who they had to compare him to. One of the top best boxers of all time. Mike Tyson himself, Iron Mike. Like, oh, like Mike Tyson? He's like, yeah. Come on, man. And then this is nothing compared to what you're about to see in this video. I just want you to know, for however bad you think it is right now, I promise you, it gets 10 times worse.
Can you follow me?
On what?
Instagram.
They don't even, on me, they don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna follow you back.
He doesn't look believable with the belly.
No. But it's cool though. But they all on my though. You hear me?
Who is that? How does she?
All right, so that was rough, but not too bad. It was a little cringy. He tried to introduce himself to women who clearly didn't know or give a fuck who he was, but that wasn't that bad. I would say that's a savable offense. What you're about to see next is when the problem starts. And it starts here and it never goes down. Usually when someone's cringe or they do some dumb shit, someone checks them or they become self-aware at some point. I don't know how this dude is capable of being. I know this is streaming, so y'all don't flame me too hard. I know this is Kick and he's playing up for the cam, but I don't think he's playing this up. Y'all have to see this if you haven't already seen the clip. This is some next level, out of touch. Like, he straight maxed.
What's up though? What's your name?
Kenzie.
Huh?
No, when I say banging, it's like
You said, what's your name?
Kenzie.
No. What's your name, man?
Kenzie?
Kenzie?
Yeah.
Oh, I never met a Kenzie before.
Really?
No, never. For real though.
All right, you saw that girl that just walked in over here on the right here. This girl right here. She's the MVP of this entire video. She's going to be this guy's arch enemy, his final boss. She walks in the room, and there's immediately a boss health bar above her head. If you guys catch my drift, and you'll see why in a second. But this woman single-handedly sends this motherfucker into a frenzy. So she made this whole clip. She's probably the reason why this guy got the kick deal. If I'm not going to be honest with you guys. Pay attention to her.
Hey though, I'm gonna let you be.
Okay.
Cause your name Kenzie.
Okay.
And I can't spell that.
What did you say earlier?
So now he's playing the dumb drunk uncle routine. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and this is like, I mean this with everything in my being. There is nothing I hate more than a bloated gut drunk in my presence. You guys ever been to a party or at a bar, you're bar hopping with your friends, and it's either a friend, hopefully you don't have a friend like this in your group, or it's just the unfortunate task of being met with someone there that's like this. They get drunk and they're like insufferable. Talking to everybody, being extra nice, that's never a problem. You know what I mean? But it's these dudes like, oh, I can't even spell Kenzie's like, man. You know, imagine having to come back and watch this. And this dude's almost 40 years old. He got fucking 10 kids, by the way, if you guys didn't already know that. So he's got a bunch of kids. He just immortalized himself online, by the way. His kids are going to have to come watch this shit, see their dad just like unking out on this 20-something-year-old dude's kick stream, just acting like a fucking fool in front of all these, I don't know if they're OnlyFans models or whatever they are, but you clearly they got everything out and he just can't control himself. Shit.
Kenzie, we can be. Is what you said?
100%. We can though, but I'm just saying it's up to Kenzie.
Honestly, I love being single.
He got his hands all over it, and you can clearly see how uncomfortable she is. You know what I mean? But this is not the worst of his problems. Old girl just stepped to the right over there. Excuse me, to his right, our left. Boss health bar, full-fledged. You can tell like her body's just like emitting this energy, just forcing him to walk over there. She's looking at her phone. Her hair's fluttered out. She's ready. She's in full trigger mode. I could just, you know, when you have that one person in a group that's like a troll, this girl is like that. She's just ready to troll this nigga into oblivion. Almost 40-year-old man, by the way. I want you guys to keep that in your mind while you're about to watch. What you're about to watch. This guy is 36 years old with 10 children. And he's a 4-time Olympic world heavyweight, not heavyweight, multiple weight division boxer. So he's been the top level in multiple weight divisions. Very hard to do, by the way. I'll explain a little bit later how much of a feat he was and how much of a threat he was in his time. But just keep this in mind. This is a damn near 40-year-old man doing what you're about to see.
Single.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm single. I like it that way.
Oh, so you just like to go?
Yep.
Hey, can we do something?
No.
No. I ain't saying like do something. I'm saying like, can we do something like it?
No.
Huh?
No, I'm celibate right now.
I wasn't cheating.
All right, so here we go. We got Dollar Tree Miranda Crossgrove over here. Ready to put in work. She got her hand on her hip, looking at this man from the side. And I'm you know, this is just so funny to me because I've seen women like this at my old jobs. And they would just play the fuck out of the dudes that were like out of their shape, out of their prime, and just drain them for all their like attention or whatever you want to call it, and then get them nothing. They wouldn't. He's a definition of where my hug at. This whole routine he's trying to run. I don't know if this is like Unk game back in the 2000s that he was running. I think he forgot the fact that he doesn't look the way he used to look. Like he was in really great shape. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say he was the most attractive guy, but he wasn't ugly, easily above average, and he had a top level physique, money and fame. So it's like, you know, why not? But now it's like he lost all that, and it's like it hasn't caught up with him yet. This woman is about to remind him.
I didn't cheat.
They said AB, you scaring them. Just vibe. That's what chat's saying.
Okay.
Chat's saying you gotta calm down. Tell him you gotta hit him with the game plan that Dean gave you earlier.
Okay. So maybe.
We met before.
No, but I'm just saying though. But we gotta re-meet.
Okay. Maddie.
Maybe.
Maddie.
You Maddie. You my baddie though. You know what I'm saying?
So all of the dumb shit he's done, he's trying to claim a woman that's not his. You my baddie, right? It's like you got the cringe one-liners. This is just typical Unk shit. They don't know how to do nothing else but these shitty ass. Back in the day, what do they used to call it? My fucking shift kit, or what do they call it? My spitting game. They had a word for it. Mouthpiece. They just swore this is how they got into a woman's drawers, not realizing they were probably in shape or had some type of money. And you can just feel it oozing all over him. He just, even if he wasn't drunk, he'd be doing this shit. I want to make that clear. Even if he wasn't drunk, this is his routine. This is who he is. He's always been like this, by the way. When he wasn't a bloated Unk, he still acted like this. The difference was they liked it because he was attractive, you know what I mean? Or he had money or fame. So it's like, sure, why not? If you're receptive to it, then it doesn't matter. But nobody's receptive to this now. And she hasn't even started working his nerves yet. She ain't even started yet. It gets so bad, bro.
Now let's just take a shot.
I got all this food.
But you cheated on me.
I didn't cheat on you.
You cheated on me.
Thank you. Oh my God, give me this. Let me get the.
What are the groceries?
This bitch started doing ballerina. This became a ballerina.
Guys, Dakota is a real one.
But what is it? What am I?
Hey, look.
I got it.
All right, so we're gonna do a nice countdown. So she started him off easy. He swung a couple times. He tried to dodge roll, and she hit him with her first attack. She said, "You cheated on me," right? She's just playing a little test in the water to see how he's gonna respond to that. Give him a smooth. She tried to let him off easy. She gave him a little twirl, or he tried to twirl her, and she just like walks off. She's not feeling him, right? He says baddie. She tries to get his little cringe Unk routine. That didn't work, so she tries to walk off. Tries to soften the blow at the end of their interaction. At this point, he's been cringe, but he can still save himself. I know we're giving this man a lot of extra rope to hang himself with, but at this point, it's not the end of the world. He can save himself. He can save the interaction. He can become self-aware and it's like, okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and just let go of old girl go. She's fine. You know, he definitely, clearly he wants her more than the other women because of how hard he's trying, but she's not feeling him. And sometimes you just, as a man, you got to accept not everybody's going to want you. That's not even men. That's just people in general. Everybody's not going to find you attractive. And that's okay. No, there isn't a single guy on earth that doesn't deal with this, right? Some more than others, but I digress. But he couldn't be happy there. He just, drunk Unks just don't know how to understand the word no. So she had to come back through and finish this nigga off with like her special move. And this is like, this is funny to me because when I watched this live, and I knew when she did this, it was going to trigger him. That's how well I know Unks and old heads. I knew this was going to piss him off.
Hot dog.
So I'm going to ask you one more time. You want to take a shot with me?
No.
Chicken, steak.
All right, cool.
I need to have a designated driver. I drove.
Maddie got that.
I got that.
Huh?
You're saying Maddie's like that.
I'm like what?
Like they said, like you're bad.
Maddie.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is just so bad. This I feel like this is in high school. I don't even know if high schoolers would do this nowadays. Maybe like this is some middle school shit. This is so hard to watch. 40-year-old man, by the way.
Let's kiss for the chat.
We're not
That was
kissing.
really hard to think that
That's crazy.
I'm not doing that. I'll kiss the
Where's the
chat.
seasoning?
I'll kiss the chat.
Kiss the chat.
Julian, where's the seasoning?
Hey, though.
And there and there it is. She hit him with the ult. She hit him with her ult. Now, what I'm gonna do? I need your attention for like a brief moment. I'm about to put this on the screen, and I'm gonna show you at the point in which she triggered his entire being. This is how you piss off an old head. I'm about to show y'all something, and this is it right here. You see that? He asked for a kiss, and instead of giving him the kiss, she put her thick pink lips all over the check. We got the kiss, by the way. That's our girl, bro. Just so you know this, AB. That's not your girl. She belonged to us, man. She is for the chat. She belongs to us. We leased her to you. You couldn't afford the fee. So now she's thanking us for paying her for this opportunity. And she thanks us with her nice OnlyFans pink lips. And right there on the side of the fucking screen, look at his face. Look at his face, bro. She triggered him by simply doing that. And that was her ultimate move right there. Simply by giving us what he wanted without doing. We didn't do nothing. We were just here. We just existed and we received what he wanted for free. This right here is all you need to know about how not to act around women that don't want you. Right here. You just saw it live in real time. A grown ass 40-something, a damn near 40-year-old man gets swerved. And he couldn't tell the difference. And look at the side eye he's giving her. He just filled her. This is how you piss off an old head. There is no quicker way to piss an old head off than to embarrass him in front of the hoes. You embarrass me in front of the hoes. They hate this shit. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, an old head hates more than to be embarrassed in front of women.
Julian, where's the seasoning?
They don't.
Just like
She gonna be a bitch. I leave though.
No, don't say that.
Lucy's word.
Nah, I don't play with women. All that playing, I don't play with women, gang. I'm that. I'm really him, bro. I don't care how beautiful a woman is, none of that, bro. I make my own millions. Don't nobody do a round for me. Don't nobody run a mile for me. None of that. I don't care about a beautiful woman. So if she want to go, let her go.
Now, if you guys are wondering why I said she was trolling, she's a professional troll earlier in the video. Look at how she looks after him. Look at how she looks at him after he crashes out. Let me show y'all. She came in there. Let me show y'all something real quick. Now look at her face. It's like she came in there, she triggered him, she wore his ass out, depleted his health bar, made him use all his flasks, all his spells, and now she's admiring her work. She just look at it. Her eyes are almost closed. She just look at him with a calm demeanor. Like, I just pissed this nigga off. And he's over here flailing and stuff. Like, this is so embarrassing as a man. Any man, don't you ever in your life let a woman do you like this. This gotta be your girl or something that you've known for years that could piss you off. You don't know this woman. You've never been intimate with her. You couldn't even get a kiss for the cam. Couldn't get a kiss cam? Nothing? That's embarrassing, bro. And she just looking at him like, he finished off. He pleading and now he's trying to save face. You see how upset he is? Nothing else she did pissed him off until he embarrassed her. Until she embarrassed him in front of the hoes. Unks, old heads, they can't stand that. They cannot. And it's different from a woman because if it was a dude, he'll just try to beat his ass. That's another way for an old head to get real violent with you real quick. Try to embarrass him in front of women. Other dudes, they like, maybe. And in front of their homies. But if it's other women there, man, it's your life is on the line. But when a woman does it, they're not just gonna start beating on her. So now he gotta start saving face. See how he start moving his hands like, nah. She just ruined his ego and he just overflowed with just estrogen. It was so fucking bad. Damn that 40-year-old man, by the way.
I'm rich already, gang. I'm me, bro. I built this shit from nothing, bro. I'm me. 100 million strong.
And I'm me.
The f you talking about? Real talk.
And you see this, she's over here just laughing. And I'm me. She just laughing at this nigga, bro. Could you imagine? And I promise you, she's got to be in her 20s. You know what I mean? This dude is almost 40. You're letting somebody you don't know get you this mad. You don't know this person. You don't know this woman. She leaves the room. She damn well might not even exist. She might as well not exist as a human being. You don't know her. Any random pretty girl could just trick. And the other girls went easy on him. This girl just trolled the fuck out of him because she knew she could. She just trolled. No, I'll kiss Jack. I'm not gonna kiss you. I'm like, oh my God, just put her pink lips all up in our face. Gave us a kiss. Kissed the chat. And we are very appreciative of it. But we gotta go get our STD shots after this. Make sure everything is kosher. No, nothing personal. Just gotta keep the hygiene up. Because we're not desperate unks over here. We ain't over here no old heads, no BBQ old heads. But this dude is like, just imagine, this is somebody's father. If I haven't said it to you already, this is somebody's dad. It don't get no more embarrassing than this. Like this, I can't. I'm not your son no more. If my parents did this, I can't be. No, I don't know you, because there's no way. This would just send me into the. It would send my mental into the ether if I saw my parents doing this. Anybody in my family members, I don't know. You're just owned. I'm not your brother no more. No, I don't know you. That's just, you can't come back from this. You crashing out like that. You got the estrogen gut all out with the wife beater, and he's just like giving it to her. She just he's over here. He just unking out. We need a new term. We need to call unking out. Instead of what's the call was saying chimping out, we need unking out. So this is exactly what he just did in front of how many thousands of people, because Dean the Great is, pretty known. He's doing pretty good for himself. So this is thousands of people he's just embarrassing himself in front of. I don't understand why he would do this to himself. Let's watch one more little clip. I'm not going to play the whole thing because this is really what I want to react to. Is her. What's her name? I forgot her name already. I guess I'm not an old head. You know what I mean?
The whole world know.
And I'm me. That's on her.
I don't give a what, bro. I done had them all, gang.
He even ended up being a third wheel with Dean the Great after Dean already got a girl from the party.
Can y'all hear us or no?
All right, we're going to go ahead and cut it there. I'm going to leave the link in the description for the video I reacted to this from so you guys can watch the whole thing. It's only a 13-minute video, so it's this long because I did my commentary. The next part is just like, it was cringe overload. Dean the Great was enjoying the embrace of an older woman. As all of us men know, we love that. And Adrien just couldn't accept it. It was too much for him. So his unkness just started coming out. The old head in him just started spiraling and spazzing out. So, I don't know, man. I feel bad for the guy. Hopefully he gains a conscience and realize what the hell he's doing to himself and his legacy. But I guess these boxers don't give a fuck what happens after they box. I guess the legacy don't feed you, right? But you guys let me know what you're thinking down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. And I'm not sorry for making you guys watch this. I had to experience this, so y'all gonna have to watch it with me. But yeah, until next time, guys. Rated out.